right, I'm standing here now with the favorite DJ of the night, David, or better known as DJ Venom. How would you say you go about the DJing process? How do you find songs to segue into other songs? How do you pick genres to focus on? What catches your ear?
Well, to be honest, I'm very fortunate because there are some artists, some DJs that will play for the crowd, and I kind of just pick music that I really like. And I'm lucky and fortunate enough that the stuff that I pick, enough people will like and dance to. So the good thing about my main genre is that it's underground rave music. And typically it's not a hits-driven music. So it's not something you have to listen to the radio, pay attention. You can really dig into the underground scene and pull out tracks that you love, that hit you the right way, and be able to, present that to an audience.
Are there any underground rave artists that you tend to include regularly in your sets?
No one is specific. I mean, it really comes to digging out. I mean, it could be someone who's been producing for 30 years. It could be some kid who's been in his bedroom for 6 months working on tracks, If something's good, I will play it.
Where would you say are some of your favorite places to DJ?
I gotta say, I've been, this past summer, I was out in Dallas twice. That was incredible. Detroit, Florida. But I'll be honest with you, Providence is still my favorite place to play.
Where can people follow you?
You can follow me at djvenom.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, DJ Venom, and congrats on the release.
Take care.
All right, I'm standing here now with tonight's favorite burlesque performer, Betty Sue Taylor. I can safely say I don't believe I've ever seen a burlesque show in Rhode Island. Where would a beginner start looking for something like that?
Well, when I started and I was, I had gone to shows and I was like, I really want to do that. I started looking for workshops. And I kind of did like an open stage thing that ended up going very horribly because nobody showed up. And my very first burlesque act was done at a club with like 6 people watching. But then Lady Miss Iris, who was a performer here in Providence, was offering workshops, and this was 17 years ago through the Perishable Theater. So I did workshops with her, and they had kind of a recital, so to speak, where all of the performers that were learning their craft got to perform the first time and do a little showcase. And then after that, it was kind of like find a spot. So I did a lot of variety shows. I did a lot of acts between bands. And then there'd be like little upstart, other performers be like, hey, let's get together and put on a show. So there was a lot of DIY shows, kind of a lot like the music scene where people are just kind of like, I want to play, let's make this happen.
What was it about burlesque performances that drew you in?
So I am a clothing designer by profession. I love to create clothing and design. But I also like things were just like slightly off kilter. I like to dress up. But I also love to dance, and I love just kind of feeling the music and kind of doing what comes naturally. And so I combined the best of both of those worlds, getting dressed up and then performing and feeling the music. And if that means taking off the things that I just created in a very creative and theatrical way while feeling the music and having a good time, then that's perfect to me. And I know that there's a lot of folks that get into it for various reasons, but I feel like at the heart of it, we all just love to perform in general. We love presenting our bodies. We love presenting a creative way of expressing ourselves and empowering ourselves and getting a little bit sexy, a little bit goofy at the same time, because, if you can't make fun of yourself a little bit.
Well, amen. I love the confidence. What would you say to people who are perhaps looking for an outlet or looking to become burlesque performers? How should they get their start?
Right now, there are 2 different organizations. Actually, they're kind of interlinked a little bit, but there's the Bimbo Factory that is opened up in at Hope Artiste Village. Jane Doe and Belle Guns have organized that, and they have workshops that they're offering there in their new space. And then Rhode Q with Lopez La Lopez and Odette Good have put together a wonderful monthly open stage. So new performers can come in, do new material, performers that have been performing for a while, if they have a new act they want to try out, or if they have an act that they love and they just want to perform it. They have given a great outlet for new and older performers alike to just express themselves and have a monthly place to kind of come together. And they also offer workshops. Those are two different places right now that I know of that if you were like wanting to get into it, they're absolutely there for you.
All right, well, you heard it here first. If you're looking to become a burlesque performer, now you have the tools. So thank you very much for being here tonight, and congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much.
No problem. I'm standing here now with the winners of the Indie Rock Award for the night, Sue's Garage. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing fantastic. This is an awesome experience. Thank you to Motif Magazine and everybody who voted.
So indie rock is a very wide-spanning and occasionally overused genre name. What type of indie rock would you say you are? Like who could you be compared to, if anyone?
Sure. We're very close to alternative as well. We get a lot of inspiration from The Strokes, a lot of inspiration from Kings of Leon, Nirvana. Who am I missing?
Pine Grove, if you heard Pine Grove. Phoenix.
Oh, sure, yeah. Group Love, yeah, bands like that.
How did you become Sue's Garage?
Sure. So Sue is Zach's grandmother. We play in her garage. It's also kind of a homage to growing up. We've been friends since we were kids, and we always grew up hanging out in that garage too. And then when the pandemic hit in 2020, that's when we started playing music together. It was just a hobby at first to pass the time when there was nothing better to do. And then we started writing our own music, and we think we got pretty good at it. So we started to share it with the world, and we've come a long way since then.
If you could see any of the bands that you just listed off live, who would you see and why?
Ooh. I think I'd see The Strokes live out of all the bands that we listed. That'd be one hell of a show.
I already did.
Did you? Yeah, so I missed out on that one, but I think that'd definitely be my pick.
And I guess my last question for the night is, what's next for Sue's Garage? You got any music coming out? You got any shows coming up? What's next on the docket?
Definitely. We just came out with a new single called Beehive. It's going to be off our new EP that's going to be coming out in the next couple of months. We've taken kind of a hiatus from gigging because we've been focusing on getting this project out, but
We're doing it all ourselves.
Oh yeah, self-produced by Zach Lazowski right here. Yeah, so the music's gonna be coming out hopefully mid-spring, early summer, and then we're gonna be gigging all over the place, all over Rhode Island, come summertime. So stick around, follow us on Instagram, and you'll see where we're playing live. Come check us out.
What's your Instagram handle?
At Sue's Garage Band.
Keep an eye out for Sue's Garage. They're coming from a garage to a venue near you, hopefully soon. All right, I'm here now with Nicole Coogan, who has won tonight's Favorite Alt Rock Vocalist Award. How are you tonight?
So much better than I thought. I'm doing pretty good tonight. This is great.
Awesome. And who do you sing for?
I sing in the Devil's Twins. We're a band out of Boston, Massachusetts, but I'm originally from Tiverton, Rhode Island, so this is special for me, being a Rhode Island native.
What kind of alternative would you say Devil Twins is?
We're like a hard rock band with a little bit of a twist. We have some soul influences. We have a horn section, so it's like a cool little groovy take on a hard rock band. Yeah.
How does that coalesce? Like, how do horns and hard rock gel?
So in our band, we have our guitar player kind of splits his signal and does a cool thing. So we don't have a bass player. So our horn section almost takes the place of that kind of bass player aspect. And it's like a freight train. We're a loud band, but it's a cool groovy thing.
And as a vocalist, who are some of your biggest influences?
I love Amy Winehouse. She's a big favorite of mine. I've been a big fan of Emil and the Sniffers lately. It's a cool kind of punk bit. So I love a punk influence, but also I love a soul influence too. So I'm a big Amy Winehouse fan. Check it out.
DevilTwins.com. Check it out, and congratulations, Nicole, on your award. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, I am here now with Polly Bissett, who has won the award for Favorite Americana Album. How are you tonight, Polly?
I'm doing good, thank you.
And what is the album that won the award called?
Pocket Full of Melodies.
Can you give us any sort of insight into the creative process that went into this album?
I don't know, I just put my heart into it. I recorded it. It's a live studio album. So it's just like raw vocals and guitar, and the heart went into the songs that I wrote, and I'm just glad that people like the recordings. So.
Are there any surprises on the album that people should know about? Like, what really makes some of the songs stand out?
I don't know if there's any surprises, but my song Sane Baby, I did a music video for, because I felt like that one was like the most powerfully message in the song, had the most powerful message, so yeah.
Where can people hear this album? Is it on all streaming services? Are there physical editions of it?
Yeah, so it's just on all streaming services like Spotify, YouTube, iTunes. No physical copies yet, but maybe in the future, like a little record or something.
Very cool. Well, where can people find out about your schedule so they can stay tuned on any upcoming shows?
You can follow me on Instagram at Polly Bissett, and Facebook Polly Bissett Music, and my TikTok is also Polly Bissett Music.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, and congratulations on your award.
Thank you.